probably the number one question you asked. What do I do about all those negative people in my life? And many, many gurus say, cut them off. Go find a group of people that are, positive. Don't get around negative people because they're going to take you down. So, you hear that, right? That's exactly what we just discussed before. That's running because you're not strong. How do you become stronger if you eliminate everybody, 90% of people out of your life? What if they're family members? What do you do then? All right? What if they're great friends for many years? What do you do then? What happens? Now, just so you understand, there's no such a thing as energy vampire. There's no such thing as negative energy. There's no such a thing as a misunderstanding of the physical kind. And I explained it in one of my demonstrations on Saturday, and I explained it again. The confusion came from the physical world. In the physical world, the laws are a little bit different. In the physical world, okay, this is a cell phone, okay? And with the cell phone, because it's a physical thing, there's only one of them. So the cell phone, it's not like I have it or you. So if I give it to you, for example, right? If I give it to you, okay? Now I don't have it, okay? In the energy world, okay, it's completely different. In the energy world, if I give you something energetic, I don't lose it. Actually, in that moment, both of us have it. Not less, but more. Interesting thing happens, complete opposite in the energy world. In the energy world, when you give something to somebody else, because it's vibration, think of two tuning forks, one in front of the other. One tuning fork is resonating, those of you musicians. One tuning fork is resonating, and you put another one in front of it. That tuning fork that resonates turns right away the other tuning fork to resonate in front of it, right? And now both of them are resonating at what speed? At what speed? The same speed. The same meaning? The highest speed, right? The highest, not the lowest. There was one that was not resonating at all, and there's another one that resonated. Which means this was the negative relatively to the one that was resonating. And now the positive one that was resonating started influencing the negative one that was not resonating. Now both of them resonating the same. Except it's not really the same because now there's two of them resonating. So more powerful. Sure. It's more of them. Now, in tuning forces, you can't really tell how much more. But with two people, when you have two powerful people together, it's much more fun. It creates some kind of harmony. You know what two people can do when they come together, right? Synergy. More than that. They can continue life. They can create something godly, new. It's very simple. Any business, any relationships, any family is only as strong as the cooperation between the two people, or the people within it. The cooperation between the two, not how strong each of them individually, but the cooperation between them. So that resonance is the cooperation level. And that creates something incredible. Now, it's the same thing as information. Information is energy. Let's say you came in here and maybe you don't know something out of those notes that I described, and I do. So really, relatively, to me, you are on the negative end, right? So you are negative right now, energetically, knowledge-wise, to me. Where I'm positive, relatively speaking, right? At this moment. Or maybe a few moments ago. Now, I resonated that knowledge through words and through my gestures. I shared that knowledge with you. Did I lose that? Do I know less right now because I shared it with you? Hope not. Right? Now you know it too. Now both of us know it. Can you imagine how much stronger we are now than we were a moment ago? I was the only one who knew it. Now all of you know it. Do you recognize how much stronger we are right now than we were a moment ago? Just keeping everything aside. This is, in the energy world, this is how it works. So when you say he's a negative person or she's a negative person, they drain me. That's drain me, right? Take away something from me. On the energy, you can't do it. highest energy wins. The highest knowledge wins. It doesn't happen. It's a misunderstanding. It doesn't exist. Nobody can drain your energy. Sorry. There's no negative people, no energy vampires. Nobody can drain, nobody can take energy away from you. It's a physical term that was misunderstood. Sorry.
We've been conditioned to say that.
Okay, right. Absolutely. And the story continues on. And if somebody cannot resolve it for you, right, help you to raise that energy so you are able to give more, then they give you the other solution. Run. Cut it out from your system. They do it internally, health-wise, right? If you can't resolve an illness, cut it out. You do it externally. If you can't resolve it, cut it out. But if we can't resolve it, if we already have the potential instead of us, then I suggest the other. Because cutting it out is just temporary relief. Temporary. And it's in today's world, when everything happens so fast, it's very temporary. The next morning, you're again at the same, because the world is really, really going faster now.
It's sort of like a